This is the story of a clever young man who outsmarts a greedy landlord, turning the tables in the most unexpected way. Stay with us till the end to see how intelligence and determination can change fate. You won't want to miss the lesson this story holds. In a small village, there lived a wealthy and clever landlord named Dhaniram. He was known for his greed and for taking advantage of poor farmers. He would lease out land on strict terms, ensuring that no matter how hard the farmers worked, most of the profit would end up in his pocket. One day, Dhaniram sat with his servant, Manglu, boasting about his cleverness. "These poor farmers," Dhaniram mocked. "They work like animals day and night, yet they barely get enough to eat. And me? I sit comfortably while my warehouses fill up with their hard-earned crops." "You're right, master," Manglu agreed. "The whole village is under your control. No one dares to challenge you." Just then, Birju, a poor farmer from a neighboring village, arrived with a humble request. "Landlord, I've heard that you lease out land for farming. I would like to rent a piece of your land for a year," he said. Dhaniram smiled slightly. "Of course, Birju, but there are conditions." "What conditions, landlord?" Birju asked nervously. "You will work the land for a year," Dhaniram explained, "and when the harvest is ready, you will give me half of the crop. The other half will be yours." Birju agreed, grateful for the opportunity. He worked hard, tending to the crops with care and dedication. After months of labor, the fields were full of golden grains. Birju's heart filled with hope. Finally, he would have enough to feed his family. Hearing about the successful harvest, Dhaniram arrived at the field with Manglu. "Ah, Birju, looks like you've done well this year. Now remember the agreement, half of the harvest is mine." Birju sighed but nodded respectfully. Dhaniram took the best part of the crop, leaving behind the smaller, damaged grains for Birju. The poor farmer stood helplessly as Dhaniram and Manglu left, laughing. That night, Birju sat with his head in his hands. His son, Kishan, who had recently returned from studying in the city, saw his father's distress. "Father, why are you so worried?" Kishan asked. "Son, this is our fate," Birju replied sadly. "Men like Dhaniram take advantage of our hard work, and we are left with nothing." Kishan's eyes narrowed with determination. "Not anymore, father. Leave it to me." The next day, Kishan visited Dhaniram. "Landlord, I would like to lease your land this year," he said. Dhaniram grinned. "Oh? You think you're smarter than your father? Fine, but here's my condition. You can keep whatever grows beneath the soil. I will take whatever grows above it." Kishan smiled. "Agreed, landlord." Instead of planting rice like his father, Kishan planted potatoes. When the harvest season arrived, Dhaniram and Manglu eagerly visited the field. "Ah, Kishan, time to claim my share," Dhaniram said, rubbing his hands together. "Of course, landlord," Kishan replied calmly. "You asked for what grows above the soil, so please take the leaves." Dhaniram's eyes widened in shock. "What? You planted potatoes?" Kishan smiled. "Yes, landlord. It's what's beneath the soil that holds value." Dhaniram got angry as Kishan took home baskets full of potatoes, leaving behind worthless leaves for the landlord. "Master, that boy tricked you," Manglu exclaimed. "We'll see about that," Dhaniram growled. "Next time, I'll make sure to outsmart him." The following season, Kishan again approached Dhaniram. "Landlord, I wish to lease your land again." Dhaniram grinned. "Fine. This time, I will take what grows beneath the soil, and you can keep what grows above it." Kishan agreed without hesitation. This time, he planted wheat. When the harvest was ready, Dhaniram arrived, confident that he had won this time. "Kishan, it's time to collect my share." "Of course, landlord," Kishan said. "As per the agreement, you can have the roots." Dhaniram's face turned pale. "What? You planted wheat?" Kishan smiled. "Yes, landlord. The roots are yours, but the grains which grow above the soil are mine." Dhaniram clenched his fists. "This boy is too clever," he muttered. Manglu shook his head in disbelief. "Master, you've been tricked again." Dhaniram glared at Kishan. "Enough of these games. Next time, I will take both the top and bottom parts of the crop. You will only keep what grows in the middle." Kishan nodded politely. This time, he planted sugarcane. When the crop was ready, Dhaniram arrived, a proud smile on his face. "Well, Kishan, I'll take the top and bottom parts of the crop. Let's see what you have left." Kishan pointed to the sugarcane. Take the roots and the top leaves, landlord. Daniram's face fell as Kishan cut the sweet stalks from the middle and carried them home. Master, he's outsmarted you again. Manglu gasped. Daniram's shoulders dropped. He sat down on the ground, shaking his head. This boy, he's taught me a lesson. Kishan walked up to him and spoke gently. Landlord, farmers work hard to feed others. They deserve respect and fair rewards for their labor. Taking advantage of their helplessness is wrong. Daniram sighed deeply. You're right, Kishan. I've been unfair to the farmers for too long. The next day, Daniram called all the farmers to his house. He announced that he would return all the land he had taken from them and would pay them fairly for their work from now on. From that day forward, the village prospered. Kishan became a hero among the farmers, not just for his cleverness, but for helping them regain their dignity. And Daniram, having learned his lesson, became a fair and respected landlord. Moral of the story: intelligence and strategy can overcome greed and exploitation. Hard work deserves fair rewards. Those who try to take advantage of others will eventually face the consequences. Honesty, smart thinking, and determination are the true keys to success.